Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Welcome
everyone. Hello, hello.
Welcome to the
Hello,
Challenger.
hello. We're in Alabama. Yay!
Alabama.
Hey, sweet Alabama. Isn't that the song?
Melting here in Alabama. I don't know how much of Alabama's left, but we're here. Because, y'all, it is hot here.
Oh, it's so cold here. I put the hairdryer on my face just to heat it up. Single digits. My hands are frozen. Tip of my nose is frozen. I've asked my husband to put on the panel heater just to keep me from freezing or start sniffing.
This morning when I was getting ready, I'm like, I need to be in Africa with Ursula because they're in their winter time right now.
We're supposed to, Friday coming, we're supposed to have the 1st of September. But you know what? I have learned that 1st of September, spring day, might be a very cold day. So don't think it's going to be summer. No, it's not summer.
Welcome in.
Hello,
Sunita says, I'll be at my great nephew's baptism, so I'll catch the replay. Have a great day, everyone. Well, enjoy. And what a wonderful thing to mix us with. Welcome in, Miss Roberta. She said, internet back on. Yay, a lot of Ohio still has no power. Praying for everyone who has been affected by the storms. Llama yarn and butterfly. Welcome in, Cecilia. Working on granny squares, trying to use up a ton of scrap yarn. Well, that's the perfect way to do it, is making granny squares. The hard part is putting all of them together. It's not the hard part, but after you done made a bunch of granny squares, you really don't want to put them all together. Maybe you can find somebody to put them together for you. Hey, Bonnie got knit some more. She says, hello, all. Hey, Kayleen Reichert, welcome in. Good morning, everyone, she says.
Hi, Kayleen.
And there's Miss June Jones.
Hello, welcome. June. Hello, our June.
What you call her, our June?
Our June. She's mine. She's our June because she's mine.
And we have the beautiful Ursula OM Granny Square in the house.
Hi,
Ursula. Thank you, Ursula, for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have the lovely Chris's Kaleidoscope in the house saying hi, ladies, hi, and Chris. Everyone. And we got Matteo. Welcome in, Matteo. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Matteo.
And we got Jen. Welcome in, my friend. Hello, everyone. I'm lurking. Woohoo! Well, lurk away. And we got the lovely Disley Sisters Creations, a.k.a. Linda Simpson, in the house tonight. Today. And we got Miss Paula Mufford in the house. Welcome in. We got Linda Anderson. Welcome in. We got Beach Girl with Genevieve. Welcome in. We got Michi. Welcome in, Michi. We got Hannah.
Hannah,
welcome in,
Hannah.
Hi, Mama J.
Elmo 69. Miss Paula, I'm hot, extremely hot. Ursula's extremely cold, and Miss Linda's just right.
I'm just right.
And Michi's asked Ursula, did you find your glasses? We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Still can't hear me?
Yes, now we can.
We can now.
You're kind of freezing up a little bit too.
Ooh.
Maybe you're good now. Maybe you're good now. It's like when you came in closer to the camera.
Let me just tell my husband, because he's installing all kinds of lights. He better not be messing with the internet. Just a moment.
Okay.
And I've just had a unfortunately, Sis V can't be with us today because she's at the farmer's market, and she actually did tell us, but we didn't remember. So she's working today at the farmer's market, but she sends everybody her love.
Okay.
So we've got Brandy and Genevieve. Hi, Jessica.
We got D Yummy Elmo 69.
Okay, a warning has been issued.
Welcome in. We got Mama J Way. And we got Old Crochet, Susanna. Welcome in.
Hi, Susanna.
And Ms.
What's late by you, Susanna? Oh, it's already Sunday by Susanna.
She's in where? Australia?
Yes.
Yes. Down under.
Ms. Bonnie says she is finishing trim edges on armholes of my leaf sweater. Another foe out my wheels. Well, yay. Way to go, Miss Bonnie. Get them done. You're doing Linda.
And she can really turn them out.
Hey, Brandy's Unboxing and More. Welcome in. Hey, Jessica. Welcome in, Jessica. The lovely, beautiful Jessica Wood. Welcome, welcome.
Jessie Babe.
Beautiful like your mama. Hey, Kimberly Ray. Christine Johnson. And Genevieve says, I'm lurking and listening. Well, lurk and listen away, honey.
Thank you for being here.
And Genevieve said, you're funny at OM Granny Square, issuing the warning. To your husband.
Yes, a warning has been issued. You better not.
You better not. Power out, huh?
No, you can wait till after we've finished. You've got to sit and behave and not touch any electrics, any internet, nothing, zilch.
Right, don't even change the light bulb.
And watch TV.
Otherwise, it's no Wi-Fi for 7 days.
Right, Miguel. Miguel says, Ursula, come to Texas. You'll warm up in this 107-degree weather. That's right, Miguel. It's 95 here with a heat index of 1.
Never mind warm up.
And we're supposed to be 103 today with a heat index of 112. So it's so hot here, the grass crunches underneath your feet when you walk on it. It does. It's dead. It's dead. We haven't cut grass in probably 3 weeks.
Oh, wow. It's so funny the way you say it. The grass is crunching under your feet.
It does. It sounds like you're walking on a bed of dead, dry leaves.
Yeah.
Straw.
Yeah, straw. It is terrible. He said, same here with the grass. So what is everybody working on? I know Miss Bonnie's finishing up the trim on her leaf sweater. Oh, Ursula's working on another mosaic.
No, you know what?
Back up a minute. Did you finish the Havana that you've been showing?
There's no rule that says I have to finish one thing before I start another. Just ask Linda.
No. I'm not saying that, but I saw how you were doing it, and you're doing one pattern repeat compared to my 4.
Yes, true. That's true. So, but that one is going to be finished in no time
to get done with. So,
okay, let me tell you what happened today. Okay, so today is Saturday. It's 6 p.m. in the evening here. So, I slipped in a little bit. Okay, thank you very much that you understand that I need the rest every so now and again, like you guys do.
We all do.
Today was my day. Then after that, I got up and I was feeling a little bit down, right? Like it happens. But I got feeling down because it's the challengers. So I decided, wait a minute, my pick me up project is the Havana blanket. It is definitely for this year because I tell you what, the challengers is when we challenge ourselves to learn something new. I've challenged myself last year to learn mosaic. I've come to love mosaic, enjoy mosaic. Yes, there was a time when I crunched it too much, like Linda, and I couldn't help to see, wait to see the back of that one mosaic because the border takes just as long as the whole blanket. But then, now there's enough time has passed. So now I'm ready to actually start a mosaic again. So I started the one that you guys have been seeing. But today, now this is what crochet means to me. Today, a day like today, where you're feeling not on top of the world, I was looking at this bag of, this is like, it looks like scrap, more crap than scrap. So, I mean, this is like the most unattractive scraps can look like. So I decided to take this and say, okay, this is, you look like I feel. So I'm going to try and make something pretty out of you. And the only thing I know that is really a zen for me and, getting up there. So I just chose the first two colors that I saw there, which was this dark and light green. And I just started on so I haven't done much because, as you can see, I mean, I started a few hours ago. I was listening to nice pop music and doing this. I have done my challenge, which I will show when we start showing, and I've made good progress on that and so on. But this is just I don't know what your feel good project is when you're, that you go to. It used to be granny squares, but I wanted to do something different than a granny square because even the prospect of all those ends, my mood and mindset did not allow for that. This ends you can hide in an enclosed border. So
yeah.
So this really suited the mood. So yes. Thank you, Jen.
Happy birthday, Miguel.
No, is it Miguel's birthday today? The same day as my husband, Miguel. Really?
And welcome in the beautiful and lovely
Jeanette.
With DIY Connections. Welcome in.
Hello, sweetie.
Happy birthday, Miguel. Happy birthday. Just relax. Yes. You deserve it. And Jen is sewing in the ends on all her fair entries. They are due at the fairgrounds by Thursday morning for judging. I'm so
good luck, Jen. Good luck.
We're already claiming first place on everything that you enter, honey. Gotta claim it.
Oh, right.
Gotta claim it. And Chris is making a new necklace for alarm pendant.
Fantastic.
Welcome in, Moonrose Craft. Welcome in.
Hi, Moonrose.
Hello,
and Jen says, great job, Ursula. Let it all be fun.
Isn't that what our craft is about? It's about picking you up when you're down there. It's about meaning something to you and when you finish the project, you look back and you say, I know what I felt like when I did that, when I did that, when I did that, So
and it's kind of
that's why our projects have meaning.
Yeah, and you think, oh, well, when I was doing those rows, such and such happened, or I was on such and such live, or such and such was live, and things like that. So yeah, lovely.
And I mentioned that because we don't realize the memories that we're creating inside of a blanket or anything that we're crocheting as we're crocheting it. But we do put a lot of memories inside of our projects just by whatever we're doing at the moment when we're crocheting with them.
Yeah. Kind of like when I got Spice and I was knitting Rick's socks, and when I was writing my pattern up for my hat and cowl, all those memories of her being such a tiny pup to because she's always here with me during the day so when I'm knitting or I'm crocheting and that, so there's a lot of memories. And then obviously when June comes we're doing such and such or what whatever.
I think June is such a blessing in your life, you know, to have someone you can touch that comes and shares your craft, even if they just like it's a regular visit and you can carry on your craft. Even if I had a friend that painted, that would come and paint, they would paint and I would. That's why I love it when Jessica's home, because she draws, she paints watercolors, she does that, and I'm crocheting or I'm designing something or.
You know, my dad always told us growing up, no matter what you do in life, be the best that you can be at it.
Exactly.
And
there's no right and wrong way of going about it. There's no right, you know, you do what makes you happy. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. I'm just going to sort something out. The blind, you know where the gap is on the blinds, and it's right there in front of me. So I'm getting
it's a sniper. It's a sniper. And it's getting you.
Oh, happy birthday to your husband.
Isn't it, guys? It's a good job it's not red. It's a good job it's not red. See, I don't know where to sit now. Here we go.
Welcome in, Dawn P. Welcome in. Welcome. And Jeanette says, hi, Jen and Miguel. Yes, Dawn P. I'm feeling a little better, but I'm still stopped up and I'm still having earache on my left side, on my left ear. Oh, no. The worst nightmare of us all. She said, I frogged over one cake from a shawl that was almost finished because I saw the same row of a 5-row repeat. I did wrong each time, over 500 meters worth.
Oh no, Susanna.
That's our worst nightmare.
That definitely is. Hi, Maribel.
Maribel. Welcome.
Wow.
And Dawn P says that is why we are so passionate about them when we present them as a gift.
Exactly. Yeah. Definitely. All those memories that have gone into making this. Jeanette, you want to enter them. Jeanette, you should enter them into my hat and cowl fall make along. Send me photographs. Email me your photographs of your hats. Jeanette.
I've already entered, Jeanette.
Yes, you must enter.
And you can enter many more. There's no limit on how many you can enter.
As long as they're all different hats or cowls, you can either do a hat, a cowl, or a hat and cowl. It's entirely up to you, Jeanette. But email me your finished hats, guys, or your finished cowls, whatever. And you'll be entered into a giveaway.
And the prizes are fantastic.
But I'll talk about that when it's my turn.
No, I'm just saying, I saw the video and the prizes are really fantastic. They're great prizes.
And Beach Girl said she had to take a call. Can you show again? Is that mosaic you're working on, Ursula?
It's just the start of the Havana, which is, as we all know it, Apache Tears. The Apache Tears. But it's just, and you know, I mean, it's literally, it's not my entire wingspan. Because when you start a little project like this, don't just be chaining up, and then end up with a king-size bed to finish. So just keep it inside your wingspan.
Wingspan, right. I've learned that.
Yeah. Inside your wingspan, because your wingspan is usually as wide as you are tall.
Yeah.
What is this husband doing? Is he?
I realized that 5 blankets in, though.
It sounds like there's a mouse in the room chewing on something. But it's not. I know it's my husband. He's doing something. He's installing stuff for
He's chewing through the wires.
He said, you better stop because I'm going live now.
And Christine is making a poinsettia granny square blanket. That's going to be beautiful.
Oh, lovely. I bet that will be gorgeous. Hi, Rita. Hello, sweetheart.
Welcome in.
Hello, Rita.
Hey, Bree. Welcome in.
Hi, Bree.
Hey, Samantha. Welcome in. Thank you,
Dawn says she can't hear it. That's good.
And say hello.
It's like a nearly 100-kilo mouse. That's what I'm hearing.
But it grows like a dream, and I'm still loving making it for the second time. LOL.
Wow. That's fantastic. Oh.
I don't have any camo for Nick Bree, but I can definitely get some. She said I finished the Steve shawl and posted it on my channel. Bree, if you send me a picture of it, I'll share it on here. We can't hear it, Ursula.
Yeah, they can't hear that 100-kilo mouse that I'm hearing.
It's a fairy elephant, Ursula. It's a fairy elephant.
He came, actually, you guys know.
Hi,
I usually get such a big fright. So he actually came in here before the live stream to warn me. I'm going to drill and make holes now. So when you hear it, it's me. Don't get a fright. So.
Well, at least he gave you fair warning.
Yes. Okay. But then I said, okay. And then he came in here and I said, okay, but you're done now, right? Because I'm going live now. Right. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
June gave me a beautiful mirror and I said to Rick, I want it in our bedroom. It's like a teardrop and I want it on the chimney breast in our bedroom. And he says to me, where do you want that mirror? I said, I want it in the bedroom shall I do it now? I went, no, I'm going live. I said, I can't have you drilling. I said, I'm only next door.
Yes, absolutely.
Mad as a box of frogs he is, honest.
This is Bree's Steve shawl that she completed.
Oh, wonderful. That is gorgeous.
Oh, I love it. That is beautiful. I love the colors.
The colors are gorgeous.
Look at you. I love that.
Fabulous.
Bree, I love the colors, eh?
Now, Bree,
beautiful. Wonder what, because I used a cake.
What you used, Ursula?
I just used yarn art cake. Yes. The side of me.
They just don't realize.
Like a cake like this?
Yes.
Yes. Just a yarn art. 1,000 meters is all you need. And it doesn't have to be a cake. It can be anything. 1,000 meters.
That, I believe, is the same as what we get from Hobby Lobby. Hold that back up again.
I do think it is the same.
Only thing is, ours is not sparkle.
Hello. This is sparkle. What do you want me to set the sparkles on fire? Because there's definitely sparkle here. This is moonlight. Flowers moonlight. It is absolutely sparkle.
Right, and I have one so close to
I got this
colors.
one.
Oh, yes.
Look at that.
Oh, look at you. Hey, but you both have Shepias, right?
Mine Shepias.
Because you know what? The Shepias one has that twill in the center that Linda's has.
Yeah.
You know, mine is round. Hers has a twill. And it looks the same as what Jeannie's got. It's got like a little twill.
I'll have to get the Steve pattern then. The shawl pattern, because that will work with it, won't it?
It's a one weight. Me so crazy.
Yes. But I mean,
this is the way we so it wasn't a test. Yes, I won.
That's purple. That's not blue, Jen. Are you colorblind this morning, honey? Are you colorblind?
That's
Jen?
beautiful. That's beautiful.
I'll have to get the Steve shawl pattern then, so I can
Look at that
do
blue.
It.
That is blue.
But
That's
Linda,
not
you're
great.
a member. You can just download it. You're a member of my channel. You can just download it for free.
Oh, right.
So,
okay.
Hey, Bestie.
Yes.
Do I have to put a thing in or anything?
Chris, is it Christine? We all know that Christine is okay. Yes, she is. She was in my live stream yesterday.
Is she okay?
She got discharged yesterday.
Oh,
and
brilliant.
she must still relearn motor skills, but she is on her way to success after 3 weeks in a coma. Unbelievable.
Wow.
But I was so happy. And then her family in Maui lost their homes or home, not sure. But yes,
Through
so
the fires and everything, wasn't it?
she is going to do something, fundraiser, and anybody that is interested can email her or let her know. All her details are on her channel page. So, but I was so happy to, that she came by and said hello, and oh man, we just missed her so much.
That she did. She came by on mine on Monday night, and we was all let her know we've been asking about her.
Yeah.
Never could get no information about her other than that she was dealing with family stuff. We had no idea she'd been in a car wreck. Just thank God that she's okay, and she is on her way to recovery.
Good.
I tell you, that's amazing.
Her big thing was that she can't type as fast as she used to. She's having to do it slow, and we told her, look, your presence, just being here, letting us know that you are okay is really the only thing we need confirmation on. You take the time that you need to get yourself back to whatever level that you have to get back to.
Yeah, definitely.
And Rita said 2 homes in their shop, she said.
That's and a financial loss is incredibly stressful, eh?
Yeah,
especially during these times.
I tell you.
Well, at any time, really, it would be a
someone touches your finances. I mean, I was watching this thing on the collapse in 2008 on Wall Street thing, whatever. And the thing is, I was saying to Craig, it's, when you lose your life savings, you don't have time to make it up again. There's no time. The stress that those people must be under to know, we thought we're going to retire now. There's no retirement. I think that is like, wow, like sweating blood. Yeah. I think that is very difficult. It's like, wow.
And you can understand why people.
She said, in the house, I'm finally home in the yarn dungeon.
Hello, Christine. Lovely to see you, sweetie.
I'm so happy you're here.
Lovely to see you, honey.
Your ears must have been burning.
Yes, they must have been burning.
Oh, yes.
So good to see you. Thank you. And please take your time and get better.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I told you Monday, we love you. And we're all here for when you come back. Regardless of how long it takes. It doesn't matter. We want you well.
Lovely to see you, sweetie.
You're practicing typing. Well, honey,
just take your time, honey. There's no rush.
And thank you for becoming a member again.
And she's gifted 5 memberships.
Oh, thank you, Christine. And she says, please remember your memberships go.
To Mimo, Mimo, sorry, my apologies, Jeannie.
No, go ahead, because I can't see it. Now, it was showing up in StreamYard, but today it's not showing up in StreamYard.
Yes. It's Mimo D. Crochets, Dawn, Rebecca McCauley, Jan Lover, Regina, Diane Conley. That is amazing. 1, 2,
you're a sweetheart, Jeannie. Thank you, Christine.
Thank you, Christine.
And Jen Reeves. Because I did count, there must be 5, but that's them. Christine, blessings to you. May that open hand be full. That is so generous of you.
Ursula. Thank you. I have Dawn P., Rebecca, Regina, Diane Conley, and Jen.
Yeah, I've got. Amen. Come on, I've got.
Yeah. Yes, and we're praying for Christine and her family in Maui, as well as all of the other ones that have been affected by those fires and all the lives that have been lost due to those fires.
There you go.
Yep, and we pray that you have a full, complete recovery
Definitely.
I don't say speedy because sometimes it takes time to get that full recovery that you desire. So take your time and get where you feel that you should be.
Yeah.
No matter how long it takes.
Someone was saying that it helped their sister.
Hi, Sheila.
The crochet helped the motor skills.
Hey, Sheila, welcome in. And Bonnie says, someone please drop Christine's link so we can get details to help.
You don't have a Nightbot command that people can type that will share their own links? I'm asking.
Yes, it's the word is hooking.
Hooking?
Hooking.
Hooking. H-O-K-K-I-N-G.
Yes, H-O-O-K-I-N-G.
There we go.
Righty. Righty.
Well, Christine, we missed you too. We missed all your giddiness, your fun times, your laughs, and everything that you always bring. We really, really missed it. But hey,
yeah,
we're glad you're okay and that you're on the road to recovery.
Christine, you'll be back to hooking in no time.
Yes,
wow.
I changed
At least
it
it wasn't hookers. At least it wasn't hookers.
And she said Joanne's for president.
Yes.
They asked her if she know who the president was and did she know where she was at, and she said Joanne's.
You see, Christine knows the true answer. Any problem, the answer is yarn. Is there a problem? The answer is yarn. That's
right. Have you got a headache? Yarn. Go get some yarn. That'll clear your headache.
That's right, Christine. Bah, ha, ha, ha. Hookers be hooking. That's right.
Yeah.
We the good type of hookers. And not your old Crochet Susanna said hooking. OMG, that means something different over here. A lot of cultures it means something different, but here it means hooking with yarn.
I think unless you're sitting with the hook, that's the only time someone's going to think that's what it means. I don't know many cultures where that means anything else. You know, unless you've got some yarn, I'm hooking.
And wow. I do know Christine did share on Instagram, I believe it was Instagram, may have been Facebook, where you can donate to the Maui Fund raiser that they have going on to help those in need that's in Maui too.
I like big hooks.
And I cannot lie. What's the difference in saying that and they got shirts out with yarn balls that says I like big balls and I cannot lie? What's the difference?
Exactly.
Yeah, it probably means the same over there as it does here.
Yeah, it means the same. There's a different connotation to hook and hookers.
Yeah.
Here in the UK as well.
Really? Here
I can start and show you my, because I've only got one thing to show you.
Are you going to start off, Miss
can just take it away, because I've only got one thing to show. That is a challenge.
And you have
it's a challenge, right? Because we are the challengers. So I have.
Make sure you felt your balls. She's getting back, y'all.
Christine, you're back, sweetie.
I think she's close to recovery. Close to full recovery. So I have made progress with my. Okay, also not a full wingspan, right? Not a full wingspan. So I'm making progress on this blanket, and I've made the tutorial to show you how to make this rectangular blanket, starting at the bottom, and everything is filled in. And I will do a mosaic enclosed border around this. Now I should have, where did I put my little, yes, there it is. So this is what it will look like when it's done. It will have a border like this, and the enclosed mosaic border. But for now, it's looking like this. And I love the fact that every row, it is filled in. I don't have to come back and fill in anything. So, and I love the colors. Yes, so the tutorial is out on how to do it my way. You only need to watch the one video and you will know how to make this blanket.
I got a question. Is that crochet or Tunisian?
Listen, I didn't even know it was Tunisian until I started. Then I learned it's actually Tunisian crochet. I still use the same hook. You use this hook.
Right.
But you're just picking up 6, working down. Pick up 7, work back 6.
Yeah,
pick up 7.
That is...
Once you've done it, it becomes really mindless. So I can see that this is going to be one of those things that I actually so enjoy doing. Because
you know what I was just thinking, you know, Ursula, that would be a nice temperature blanket.
Yes,
it really would, Linda. And it would also make some beautiful throw pillows as well.
I am going to finish that. I hope next month I can show you my pillowcase that I started on. I think last month I showed you my pillowcase and the problems I ran into. Guys, it's never easy to learn something new. I tell you. Because I've been learning how to make, okay, this is this. Now there's the one other thing that I really want to make. Let me see. Where are you now? Come here. Don't hide from me.
I'm going to welcome in Miss C and Darcia while you...
There you go. What I want to do
is... Hi, Miss C.
I want to learn how to make this, right? But this was a simple tutorial of 16 minutes that I followed, and I got it wrong. How can I get it wrong? And I didn't even know I had it wrong because nothing was buckling. Everything was fine. It's only when I got to the row where you turn it into a square that I thought, what? She's working single crochets, half double, 1 half double, 1 double, and a corner. Then a double, half double, singles. But the singles was only 11. And I'm like, I'm sure I'm going to turn it into a pentagon because I've got 5 corners. And then I realized, go back to the tutorial, there's only 8 petals. That's where the problem is. So I just did the math again. I counted how many. So I pulled out this 2 so that I've got a circle again. Counted all the stitches, divided into 4, and put my corners in different spots. So it looks right, but the real thing is mine has 9. Yes. Count 9. Can you see? It's supposed to have 8.
But it looks good, though.
It looks good, but if you follow her tutorial, you will run into some problems because you've got more stitches than she's got. So where she tells you to place the corner, you're going to have 5 corners instead of 4. So then I pulled it out to just 2 rows I pulled out because you only realize it's wrong once you want to make it a square. I mean, so I am working on this. This is a scrap thing, but I really want to make a blanket like this. And another one is, remember also in this year, it seems so long ago, but in this year, what I wanted to do was make a corner to corner. Now last year, I don't know, it feels like long ago, but maybe it was this year. I made a baby blanket, 1 baby blanket corner to corner. And I said, that's the only time I feel like Linda, because it worked out. But now I've seen like this, I saw this on Pinterest, and I saw a heart in C2C, and then the background is whatever, but it's this like this. This is a perfect scrap project. I don't know, I'm just drawn to scrap projects. So
now let me ask you a question. When you make that, will you do the centers and the petals in the same colors and then do turning it into a square in different colors, or will you make them all different colors?
This is the yarn I've got. All night, Craig sat and rolled every ball up neatly because it actually looked like that bag I showed you. So it's in this. So all I do is I take this one, I put it in here and I say, okay, this box, this container is this project. I want to make a blanket. So use this, all the same yarn. And the picture in Pinterest is, I mean, you've got a blue flower on a yellow background and a white center. Anything that you've got, you can use any. But I like the colors they've got, so I'll be trying to mimic that. You know, so, but this is, to me, I thought this was, when I saw Nancy's Hooked on Crochet do this, I loved it, and I thought this is going to be difficult. Thought it was going to be difficult. It really isn't. You know, at the back, when you see this, you see there. When I do it again, I would actually work over that.
Over that, yeah.
Because you don't need to see that. You can actually work over that. I'd like to work over that. So that it looks even neater. And there's not a lot of ends. Can you see there's not a lot of ends? I mean,
yeah. And I think sometimes when you follow when you follow something on YouTube, you know, kind of like you've just done there, Ursula, I feel as well, you kind of know, once you've done it, and then you go back and look at it when you finished it and you think, right, well, I would do that differently and do this. But you
yes,
all know now what the process is and what you're going to do to make it how you like it. Do you understand?
I know now why I had 9 petals. And I didn't realize why. It's because she starts the row with a slip, with a chain 1, and then a single crochet. Yeah. Now, you guys know I'm not good at reading the single crochet at the beginning of a row. So that's why I read it as a stitch. Coming around the second time, I'm like, oh, this is a stitch, work it. Come around again, oh, this is a stitch, work it. And that's why, so I've got two extra stitches. 2 extra stitches mean 1 extra petal. So, but I might even go with a 9, you know, just keep on going with a 9. Because now I know what I did wrong. So if you keep on doing it, then it all comes out. I just have to redo the math around it. But I love but I would definitely hide. You can even hide more. Because nowhere in the tutorial do they actually show you, oh, this is what you've created, but this is what it looks like at the back. Because I wish she would show me, but how does it look like at the back? What is happening? Does mine look like yours at the back? But I love this. And then the hearts. Now I know we're only 5 months away from the end of the year, but it doesn't matter. I want to do that heart. I've never done C2C Graphgan. Never. I mean, I've only done once the C2C. So to do a heart in a little square and then do a whole blanket like that, squares with the hearts in the middle, I think it'll be so pretty. So those are my 2 challenges, and the waffle blanket, which I must still do, but it takes time. I don't know. Look, to do whips is nothing, but to learn something new takes time, which is, I think, why people shy away from learning new things, maybe because you just want to do what you're used to doing. So it's easier to just pick up your go-to thingy. That's it.
Welcome in, not the end, Crochet. Welcome in. And we got Darcia saying Hooked by Robin has video on that as well, Ursula.
You can exit me, hey? You can exit me. Yes. What? Hooked by Robin has what? This one?
Hi, Granny D. Hi, Poppy. Yes. Hi, June.
You know what I did? Okay, so now this is where it gets in. You know, remember when I learned how to do mosaic? I actually contacted Michelle's Mosaics and More, because I know she does a lot of mosaic. And I asked her advice. I said, you've done a lot. As a beginner, what advice would you give me? And she told me which tutorial to watch and which pattern to buy. Now, okay, I did that, and I can say she gave me brilliant advice. Mm-hmm. So when I saw Nancy did the 70s bag, I thought, okay, Nancy has now done something that I thought was very difficult. Which tutorials did she use? And she gave me, I think, 2 or 3 tutorials, and she said she also had a problem. She had a problem with the tutorials. Okay, so I thought, okay, let me watch it. The first thing, watch the whole thing before I start. What can I lose? If she had a problem, I'm going to have a problem. So let's just watch the whole thing. It looked easy enough, and sure enough, ta-da, 9 petals instead of 8. So it just shows you.
Gloria. Welcome in, Dawn Yarn Doll. Welcome in. And Miss Tina says, do you carry your yarn between petals, Ursula?
Yes. What you do is you start. Okay, you do the yellow and then you tie off. Then you start with the white, chain 2, white petal, chain 2, white petal, and you work around. Then you start with the pink and you work on the same row where you didn't work stitches, you work stitches. Then when you get to the next row, this loop that you see here, you actually push that to the back and you literally fold it like this and you work in the front of it, like you do with mosaic. So you push it back so it's out of the way and you work your petal and petal and petal. Then when you get to where you started, you finish off where you started, you just pick up your pink again and you work where you didn't work with. If you work the white, then you're going to work where you didn't work with the white. You fill in the pink. So you work row 2 twice, row 3 twice, row 4, until there is only 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of the petal. So it works up quick because it's 2 rows with a yellow center, 4 rows for the petal, and then 2 rows to do a square. So what's that? 2 and 6, 8 rows, and you're done. So I love it.
And Maximum
I'll be
Yarn
able to show some more.
I love that idea, putting all the yarn from a project in a separate, smaller container along with WIP itself.
Yes. And what size hook, because it's so bad if you get to a hook and to a project and you can't remember, did I use a 4mm or 4.5?
And a quick solution to solve that problem, if you don't have enough hooks to put that hook in that project, you need that hook to work on something else, take a craft tag, take a piece of yarn, stick it through the hole and write your information on there and throw it in the box or attach it to your project itself. That way you automatically know.
Someone has stitch markers that actually has the number on it, like 4, 4.5. So you can just put a stitch marker there that says 4, 4.5, 5. Whatever. I think that's a cool idea. I mean, I don't have to.
And you got a slew of hooks and you don't remember exactly which hook you used, then you need to put what brand of hook you use so you know to go back to that same hook.
Or you can do like Linda. She puts her project and her notions that go with the project. Now that's even more organized.
Welcome in, Joy. Welcome in. We got a Nisi Ray going on. Welcome in, Miss Martin.
Welcome in, everybody.
Lady. Welcome
Hello,
in,
everyone. I missed.
I think we got everybody. Welcome in, Nisi.
Hello, Nisi.
Welcome in, Tank. How are you doing? Welcome in, Mara, with Mindfully Crochet.
I just want to say, I see Dawn is here. Yarn Doll. She showed her inner child blanket, and that is what I did do this month. What I'm showing today was just my challenges, not my whips or FOs. So I went ahead because Dawn, you inspired me, and I finished this inner child blanket. Man, oh man. So now I just love it. Single crochets. Mine is actually the size of a baby blanket, 38 inches by 44 inches. And I'm really thinking, I saw Anastasia has a thing where you do a single crochet, a 9-inch piece of yarn, twist it 25 times, take your halfway and then there, and then single crochet again, and it's a
twist. It's a twist frame.
It's beautiful. I'm like, yikes, that'll be beautiful on this blanket. But I love the colors. Thank you, Dawn, for inspiring me to make that.
I'm actually thinking about doing that on my mosaic blanket, the twist fringe.
No, but oh yes, but you see on the mosaic, the thing with the mosaic is those are just loose. Yes, but they are loose. With that twisted fringe, I would literally take one ball and just go around. single crochet, 9-inch, 25 twists, single crochet, 9-inch, 25 twists, single crochet. No, stop and go, stop and go.
Hooked on Robin has a video on that flower and heart shape. She has all kinds.
She has. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Hi, Fairy Faylin.
Hey, Fairy Faylin. Welcome in.
Dawn, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of me. I'm so proud of me being inspired by you. You see, you never know. And it was accidental because, I mean, that thing's hanging on the back of her chair. She got up and I saw it. She got up and did something else. And I'm like, what's on your chair? That's beautiful. And then I made it. You see, you never know when you're going to inspire someone to do something. Mm-hmm. Just never know.
And Nancy says that sounds complicated. And Miss Tina says, I like it. I'll have to try it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I watched it a few times. It's actually just, you do a single crochet. You pull out the yarn till it's 9 inches. You twist the hook because it's on the hook 25 times. And then just fold it double.
To hear that you're healing.
Mm-hmm.
And June says, oh, thank you, Ursula. I think we have helped each other heal.
Oh, sweetheart.
Hey, Lisa Y, welcome in.
Do you want me to go?
TC, welcome in.
Do you want me to
We've
go
been on for about 51 minutes now.
Jeannie, do you want me to go next?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I'm just scrolling through. Hey, Dinky Krause, Jennifer. I'm just scrolling through to get to the bottom.
Okay. Just let me know when you're ready.
All righty. So low.
Hello. Well, for the challenges, guys, I've smashed mine, which was the waffle blanket and 6 wearables. So I've done
crushed it, killed it.
I killed it, smashed it, whatever else. So I want to show you my finished projects for August. And I want to show you what I'm working on at the moment. I'm not showing you all my whips because I've got 14 whips. So I'm not showing you them all.
Oh, my word.
So the first thing that I finished, you know, the waffle blanket that I made? Like last year, whatever left of the blanket yarn, I make hats for the homeless. So this is
love that
hats, and this is just half double crochet, and then my signature front post, back post with my favorite crab stitch finish. So it's just one hat. I will put it
on. Mara's entering Zen Observer mode. Oh yes, I love that, Linda. I love the colors. Since you first showed those colors.
Mm-hmm. And then I designed, let me just get it. I did a pattern, which is now on Ravelry, which is my hat and cowl. And
make along full mal.
Yeah, it's the hat and cowl full mal. The pattern's on Ravelry and it's free. And so I made this, and then a friend of mine saw it on Facebook and contacted me and wanted one made in black and turquoise. So this is what I've done for her.
Wow. Is that the turquoise looks like it changes color at some point, doesn't it? Or is it? But it looks beautiful.
It's a solid.
It looks like it's got a little ombre to it, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Linda, you knocked it out of the park.
I think it's the shine of the yarn, Ursula. It's got like a shine to it.
Yeah, it's very nice yarn. It's what I bought here at our Hobbycraft, which is the equivalent to your Michael's and Joann's and Hobby Lobby. So that was that one. Then I finished my socks. These are mine. These are my August socks.
Oh, beautiful.
So, and then while I was on Ursula's live last Monday, everybody was talking about the Just Feel Festive shawl. Let me just show you. There we go. Just Feel Festive. And it was a double, they said, you know, mini skeins, which are kind of like a finger weight. And you had to double them to do a DK. Well, the yarn that I made this in was just sat there. I had some left over and it was looking at me. And I thought, well, I'm not wasting my skeins of yarn, my beautiful minis on a wrap, and the yarn was just sitting there winking at me, so I made it.
Beautiful.
So I am so pleased with how this turned out, and the colors look amazing. So it's a really,
it works up really fast.
So it comes down at the back here. And I can just get a clip and clip it there. So I'm really, really pleased with this. So this is a DK. This was a Hobie yarn hurricane that was gifted to me by one of my friends here in the UK. So I got I've still got some more left of this, and I'm looking to find crochet fingerless gloves. And then I've got the set then. And last but not least, you know our Sarah Moo, Crafty Moo Sarah. She's doing the Moo's Flower Power Cow, and it's flora and fauna. So when I did our live with June, my sister, and I did a pop-up live because we'd been to our yarn shop, and I bought this book. And I did, for the make along, I did this, the table mat. It's an oak leaf, and I use these 3 colours of yarn, which are Aran weight, and you use them all together. And I used a 6.5, which is a K hook, and I used the 5.5, which is an I hook. And this is what I made.
Hold on, Linda. I had to add Ursula back to the live.
Oh, right.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I fell out of the window.
So that's what I made. So that is a placemat, a table mat that'll go on my table in the lounge. Because if you know my colours of my lounges, blues and browns. So this will go on my coffee table downstairs in the lounge. So they're what I've finished so far this month. And so I'm still continuing making wearables, and which is part of my challenge for this year. And I'm making, for Rick, I'm making if I can find the picture, I'm making Rick a sweater, which is the So Basic by Max Sear.
I love that.
And I have finally divided for it's in my Sheila bag, one of my bags. And I've tried it on him. It fits. So I've finally divided for the sleeves now, and I'm just working my way on the body.
That's really pretty.
Beautiful.
It really suits him, actually. It's tobacco. It's called tobacco. The colours tobacco and mustard, and it's a sport weight. But I'm liking the sleeve pattern is kind of knit 7 pale 1, knit 7 pale 1, and as you increase, incorporate them into the pattern. So yeah, so I've divided for that. So that is going to be wearable number 7. So wearable number 8, guys, is for me. And it's in my Taunton tote. And I am doing, Hoagie Locatelli has done the scope. This is and I'm using blue and beige, which is camel yarn, baby camel yarn. And this is what I've done so far. So as you can see, there's the sleeves. So I've got
I love those colors.
12 inches. So I don't like stripes on my tummy area because I just don't like it. So it should be striped down, but I'm not. I'm just finishing it off in the blue to the welt at the bottom, and then the welt and the cuff and the neckline are all going to be this camel colour. So is wearable number 8.
Wow, Linda.
Now I've started my Christmas present gifts. So one of them is a pair of socks, which is the Elise yarn, which I bought when I was in Turkey in May.
Oh yes, we've got that. Oh, that's lovely how it knits up.
Yeah, and that's how it's knitted up. This is for my friend's partner. So this is for him. And then, of course, I'm doing one for my friend Leslie, like I always do. And again, this is something that I bought when I was in Turkey, the Elise yarn, which is, I just love how this yarn knits up. And this is how this is knitting up. I've only just started this one.
It's so nice to actually see something that someone else is showing that we have available here. It's like, yay. I mean, we also imported from Turkey, but
yeah,
we usually don't have it.
I mean, you all know, guys, for me, Turkish yarn is the best yarn there is out there on the market. And that is just my opinion, guys. Just my opinion. Commercial yarn, that's my opinion. You know, kind of, I'm not, you know, there are loads of places that do yarn, you know, but for me personally,
I'm feeling I need to bribe some of your magic helpers to my house. Have you got a team of knitting house elves hiding in your craft room? Right. Yes. They're up there knitting while she's in the bed sleeping. And Sheila says, every time I see those needle stoppers, I want a lollipop.
I know. I bought some new needle toppers. I bought some gnomes, and I bought some Mickey Mouse ears.
Oh wow.
Cute. So now on to my crochet projects. I've got 3, would you believe? So the first one is a baby blanket using, you all know this yarn, guys. It's Lion Brand's Ice Cream in strawberry.
I love it. I love the color.
Doing the Suzette stitch.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
So
I like how it's fading in and out.
Yeah, yarn. It's lovely, isn't it? And the Suzette
stitch. No baby fingers are going to go through that.
Stitch works so well. And then the other baby blanket that I'm doing, obviously I can't just do one baby blanket, I have to do 2. This is going to be written up into a pattern. And this is some more Turkish yarn. This one is Turkish yarn, which I've actually
paid in
England at a very reasonable price. And it's blue with a white thread through it, and it's not stellina. It's just like a, you know, cotton that you sew buttons on with. It's like that. So that is that pattern.
Oh,
I like
beautiful.
And then, bye
bye, Mara. Mara's got to go. Bye, Mara.
Bye, Mara. Thank you for being here. And then, last but not least, I'm making this vest, which is wearable number 9.
She's on a wearable kick this year, y'all.
So I'm making that vest.
So originally you had a goal of making at least 7 wearables, right?
Well, no, it was 6.
6, and you're on number 9.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
she has put the bar so low, so low.
So that's...
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, that is.
So that is, they are the whips that I'm working on. I've got other whips, but I'm not going to share with you. Otherwise, we'll be here till God knows
Doomsday.
Yeah, doomsday. So the other thing that I quickly want to share with you is I did if you remember, the circular 4 mandala blanket. That was a free pattern from Yarn Inspirations.
Yes.
And I did it in blues for our June, which is this one here.
I love the colors. Yes, June are so lucky to get that. Wow.
So I've had an order. Our June's granddaughter has asked me to make her one in them 3: black, cream, and gold.
That's going to be a showstopper.
Oh, that's going to be nice.
My goodness.
So that is the next thing to go on my book. And that, guys, is it from me. So
I can't wait for that yellow one. That looks like a bee. Yellow, black, and white.
Yeah, it's gold because her bedroom is gold, black, gold, and cream. She wanted one, so I saw the yarn and she saw June's blanket and said to June, "Do you think Auntie Linda will make me one?" And she said, "Well, ask her." And she said, "No, you ask her." So yeah. So that's it from me. I have got other works in progress, and I have got things. I've bought myself a cross stitch that I've made a start on, but I haven't done much. So when I've done
with an angel, I saw that. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I've got cross stitch. I always used to. Were they your college colours? Any day. So yeah, I've started. I did a lot of cross stitch. I've got a lot of cross stitches around the home where I've framed and hung up. I've got dragons. I've got Princess and the Unicorn. I've got wizards. I've got a beautiful vase with flowers. I've got Winnie the Pooh to the millennium, the year 2000. I've got a Winnie the Pooh. I've got a lighthouse with rocks and the sea crashing against. So I've done quite a lot.
Fantastic. Wow, Linda.
So I've done quite a lot. Thank you, guys. So I kind of really smashed it, I think. I've smashed it out the ballpark, I think, this
Smithereens. Smithereens.
You've done amazing as always.
Thank you.
Hello, Lillian. Welcome in.
Thank you, everybody. I really do appreciate all your lovely comments. They do mean a lot to me. Thank you. Because I work really hard. I do. I know we all work hard as well.
Oh,
we all
yes.
work hard. But it's something that kind of keeps us
happy.
Sane.
Definitely did the trick for me today.
Gets us through some days where we just want to
snap, Linda, snap.
Side of the head. So I get a knit needle or a crochet hook and just sit there and take it out on that. Because I'm sure we all go through days where we want to stab somebody. But sometimes
it keeps us sane.
It does definitely.
It keeps us grounded and honest.
Definitely. So
yep, keeps us
and
sane.
I've entered the Judy's creations in crochet. I actually sent her a photograph because it was for one of her make-alongs. So I sent that off to her on Thursday, and I've done a short as well. So that'll come out tomorrow, I think. Yeah.
Beautiful. So. Wow.
All right.
So thank you, everybody.
I've got tea in my cup. I don't know what you have in your cup, but I've got tea in my cup.
I've got juice.
I got coffee and water as always. I haven't
I
even
must say,
ate
I'm all
today.
warmed up now. I
I
was
went to bed
frozen when
about
this
5
live stream
o'clock
started.
this morning.
I've got a bottle of water with a bit of juice in, just put in it just to give it a bit of taste.
I went to bed about 5 this morning, got up at 8:30, had some things I had to do.
I did that on Wednesday. Jeannie, I did that on Wednesday. And then I think Wednesday night, I was out by 10 p.m. I was out till 10, 9:30 the next morning. So it was 11 and a half hours.
I have a lot that I could show, but I'm not going to show everything because I've done a lot of amigurumis, y'all. But I'm going to show what I have done in August.
Okay. I'm looking forward to that.
I had it pulled up on my phone from where I showed it in my live Monday. I did do the elephant baby security blanket, but I didn't get pictures of it because when I was getting ready to package everything up and get my pictures, I had a knock on the door, and it was my neighbor. She was coming to get all of the stuff, so I didn't get a chance to. I did get pictures of the pacifier holders, though, that I made for her as well. So I'm going to show the blanket from my phone, unfortunately, because I didn't even get a picture of it completed all the way. So, lesson learned. As soon as you're done with it, find a place that you can get a full, complete picture of it, because you never know when they're going to come knocking for your stuff.
Oh, yes.
So this is the elephant blanket that I made.
I love that. Oh, that's beautiful, Julie.
And that is a paid-for pattern. Now, that is folded in half.
Beautiful.
I did 5-row repeats, and it's 4 elephants across.
Is that like
Filet.
Is it mosaic or is it filet?
Filet.
Beautiful.
Yeah, filet crochet. And it was a paid-for pattern. And it should be right here on my desk, but I don't see it. I got it. It's from I said her name wrong last time. Crochet. She also has a tutorial on YouTube for it. But she only does 1 repeat. It's multiples of 33, so you only get the 33 stitches with her. Then you would just repeat what she started from the beginning to carry on. But it is a paid-for pattern on Etsy.
It's beautiful.
I love doing it. That was my first time ever doing a filet blanket, and I absolutely loved it. The only thing about it is when you work with filet, you can't remember row by row what you got to do because every row is different. So you constantly have to look at your pattern. And anyone who wants to do filet, I highly recommend, if they got a pattern, to get the pattern. If they have a tutorial, watch the tutorial to give them credit for that as well. But you definitely need the pattern to follow along with, because if not, you're going to constantly be rewinding the tutorial and playing it and rewinding and playing. Oh, what do I need to do on row 7? Or what do I need to do on row 8? You know, because I can't remember. Y'all might have that brain that allow you to remember what you do on every row, but not me. Not me. And I finished, I don't know if I've made this in August or if I made this in July. But I finished the Panda Bear backpack.
Is that a koala? Like a koala? Oh, yes. Yeah, oh, that's beautiful. Koala, that's so pretty.
Koala.
That is so pretty.
Now, this is not lined. It's just the 2 panels put together with a single crochet. And they want you to twist the yarn to make your handles, but I don't really care for it. So what I did was bought some 100% cotton small clothesline yarn, rope from Walmart, and I'm gonna replace it with that.
Clothesline rope? Sister, you're not kidding. I mean, that handle will last much longer than the back. Wow. But so that's good. Oh, that's so cute.
And I have this one that I got. And then I got this one.
That's very durable, isn't it? I mean, that's like sturdy.
Sturdy. And the twisted one looks more like your backpack type stuff that you use. This one does.
Yes.
So I'm going to replace it because the twists are coming loose. I mean, to get it tight, you would have to twist for days because you're doing a chain of... Now, how in the world that happened? Oh, the ball fell. I got tangled up with this more yarn, y'all. Hold on. The twist is coming loose because you have to do 120 inches. So to twist 2 strands of yarn that's 120 inches, you're going to be twisting for days. So if you ever make this, I recommend that you get some rope or nylon to use for your straps instead.
But you actually get yarn that is like that, that's meant for something else, that is soft like yarn, but it is twisted. And I bought that, a small ball of that, because you can use it for exactly what you've used it for, because it feels soft, but it's meant, I'm not sure what it's meant for, but I bought it with the intention of using it as a handle for something.
And I made this bag from Days Crochet. Her name is Dana.
Oh, that's nice. Wow. Oh, I like that. I like the colours. That big.
Like a body bag.
That is beautiful, that, Jeannie.
I used Impeccable yarn by Loops and Threads from Michaels. And it's in white, light gray, medium gray, and then I think that is burgundy. I think they consider that burgundy.
Yes.
I did line it. It does have a lining in it.
Oh.
She shows you how to do all of that, and she shows you a simple way of doing the lining. And one thing that she recommended in her lining is that you use like stretch fabric, you know, like fabric that has a little spandex to it, like t-shirt fabric that gives. And her reason for that was because it's forgiving. You know, if you make it bigger, if you cut your piece bigger, you're going to have extra in the bottom, and whatever you put in there is going to take the form of the bag.
Yeah, yarn stretches.
Dana from Days Crochet. She does have a tutorial for this on YouTube, but she also has the pattern. And I'm going to be making more. DAY' Crochet.
Days Crochet. Okay, thank you.
And her name is Dana. And I saw she just came out with a new one too that I got to make. I love her bags. I love her style of crochet. She does a lot of boho style crochet, but she does a lot of really nice projects. So.
And Tina says, tell Cynthia and Sunita it would be nice to make something like that together.
We're working on that, Miss Tina. We're working on that. I made 2 turtles. I made one right here.
Oh,
cute.
I really like this one better than the other one that I'm going to show because this one is pretty much all in one piece.
You know what, Jeannie, as you hold that one up, you know what I imagine? A little cowboy hat on his head. Hey?
I know, right? Crochet me a little cowboy hat to sit on top of his head.
Attitude for our turtle.
And that one is by the Crochet Chameleon. I
must say yours looks better. Yours looks better. I like yours looks better.
I like how the head stands up.
Yeah, I do. I
love what you do.
This is done with Loops and Threads, Chenille Home Slim yarn. Now that yarn does not pick easy. The only time you have problems with it coming apart is when you cut it.
Yeah.
But you don't get a lot of fuzzies all over you or anything like that when you're working with this yarn, like you do with the chenille yarn that you get from Dollar Tree. And then I made this little sea turtle from Crochet by Gina. And I used the same yarn. That's what his underbelly looks like. And then that's what his back Front
Well, that
side
looks
looks
pretty.
like. And I didn't put a mouth on him, but I do like how he turned out, but I
You shut
didn't
him
like
up.
I didn't
You
like
shut him
making
up.
these feet and then having to put them in the hole and sew them on there. I didn't like that part because it's hard to put them in place and make sure that they're even because one of them aren't where it's supposed to be. Then I made my ice cream cones. I made 3. I already had 1 made, but I made 3
And you cost
more.
all the calories out beforehand.
They're calorie free, they're sugar free, but they're loaded with fiber, y'all.
And no expiry date either.
Yay.
And this comes from the Crochet
Ice cream
Cafe.
loaded with fiber. Imagine that.
So this is 1.
This
is
mint.
2.
Chocolate mint.
Bubble gum.
And then this is 3. I did a
Mint
pistachio
chocolate.
one. I call this pistachio.
Mint choc chip.
Oh,
And
pistachio.
that is 3. And I used I love Premier Cotton for the base for the cone. And then this is Crafter's Secret from Hobby Lobby. This is actually Hobie yarn, the blue. I went with like a blueberry. That's where I was going with this one.
Did you say? I'm sorry. Did you say it is cotton? I missed it.
Yes, all this is 100% cotton except for the cone. The cones are 85-15.
100% fiber. There we go. What was I thinking?
And then this is Crafter's Secret in brown, and then Lily Sugar and Cream and mint on this.
Love it.
But they all have the same base. And I still had yarn left over, so it don't take a lot. Then I made this little bee.
Mm-hmm. Cute.
And we actually made one together on the Stitching Together with Friends. But I'm not finished, and everybody says this one looks like Charlie Brown.
Beach Girl says she's getting ice cream for tonight. Oh, wow.
It does look like Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown, he's a clown. But I got just the wings and the antennas to put on it. And then I made some little face scrubbies. I was just crocheting on these going to my
lovely. I love those colors.
A couple weeks ago, and I just was doing my own thing, and that's the shape that they took. And I said, let me see, can I make it like that again? And I did.
Hey, that's beautiful.
Yeah. And then Thursday when we went to Montgomery, between going and coming, 2, 4, 6, 8, I made 10 more face scrubbies. Now this was a tutorial on YouTube.
Wow.
So I got
that's
10
pretty.
out of 1 skein of yarn of 95 yards.
Wow, man, you were really.
I haven't weaved the ends.
You were
in
killing
yet.
it.
It's just 3 rounds. They work up real fast. But
how many rounds?
Huh?
How many rounds?
3.
3 rounds. Hi, Jessica.
And
Show me confections. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Jessica.
Hey, Jessica.
Welcome
This
in.
is a little sugar and cream yarn.
Yes, Tina says that's a lot of them. I agree. That's a lot.
And that's what I had left out of 95 yards. That right there. And I got
you play
10,
yarn chicken and you won.
10 made.
Hi, Margie.
And then I made this bee.
Bye, Margie. Aw, cute.
Oh, I love it.
And I don't know if I've shown these or not. I know a lot of people that's here have seen them already, but I made some big jellyfish.
Bye-bye, Margie. I'm going to go so I can get ready to head to my parents' house. See everyone later. Bye, Margie. Thanks for coming.
And here's another one.
Loving it. Oh, wow.
And that's done with blanket yarn, the baby blanket yarn. This is done with actual blanket yarn, which is why it is so much bigger.
Teresa says, oh my goodness, I was just thinking about making a jellyfish. Hey, she read your mind. Like
that one is
book.
from Kittens and Crochet, Scrappy TC. She does have a video tutorial on her channel that is, to me, I call it, well, she calls it too. It's a crochet along. She starts it and she finishes it with you. She also has pattern for it on Ravelry. I like patterns because, especially if I'm going to make it more than one time, I want to have the pattern. Because if I don't want to sit back here and crochet and I want to sit in the living room and watch TV with the husband, I can take my pattern with me and I don't have to worry about putting the CC on my phone to see what she's saying on the tutorial. But I do always watch the tutorials from the front to the beginning. I mean, from the front to the end. I'm working on a bag. Now, this has the memories, y'all, because I had to sit here the other night for 2 hours and untangle the yarn because somebody got it out of my basket and was running through the house with it.
Somebody.
Naughty Emily.
And that is a free pattern from Hobby Lobby. And this is the bag.
Oh, wow.
That's beautiful.
Jeannie.
And we're actually going to start making this together Monday on my live. I will finish this bag in its entirety between now and Sunday. And we will, that way, if it has any kinks like the shawl did, I'll be able to work them out and stuff. Yeah, she's bad, Brie, about coming in here.
You should be a chiropractor.
Oh, and the
working
last
out
thing
all those kinks
is this little doily, real lacy doily. Now, I have not blocked this or anything else.
Tank is asking list of needed materials. You don't have a piece of paper you can put behind that doily? That's beautiful.
Yeah, let me see.
Tank is asking list of needed materials.
Tank, I will post it to my community tab, but I shared the link to the pattern on my community tab, which has everything that you'll need.
66 thummies. Thank you everyone for hitting the thumbs. Oh, that's so pretty.
It needs blocking because it's so lacy. Now this is this came from this book right here. And that is it right there.
Oh, yes.
Right there. And it's
40
called 40
stash busting projects to crochet. 40 plus.
And I think they got a bigger picture of it in here. No, they don't either. It was pretty simple to make. There we go. Y'all can see that better, though.
Oh, that is beautiful. Now I can see it so clearly. But you've done an awesome job. Wow.
And the yarn that I used was some that I got from Sunita on the Omega yarn, which is a number 6.
Wow.
The pattern called for number 10 crochet thread. And I said, well, I'm going to try it with this Omega yarn and just see how it comes out. And
what size hook?
I used the actual 2.0.
What?
The pattern called for 1.65 millimeter. But I said, you know what? I'm going to do a 2.0. This is so close to a 10. It's maybe just a little bit thicker than a 10.
Everybody's saying it's gorgeous, Jeannie.
I got to block it. I have some of the liquid starch that I'm going to soak it in and then spread it out on a piece of tin foil and shape it so you can really see all of the lace detail.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I love it.
On it. But for the most part,
are you going to make more of that in different colors? Or is that the one?
Yes, I'm going to make more.
Now that she's nailed it, there's more coming.
I should have enough to make another one out of this scheme. So I'm going to have try to do 2 in each color.
A set.
Because it works up fast. Now, if you don't like doing double travels, stay away from it. Because that's pretty much
No,
what
that's great because that works up really fast.
Yes. And then your border is just single crochets, 5 single crochets, chain 1, 5 single crochets, and you're just doing the mesh here to make it even more lacier. But I thought this would be pretty. Once it's blocked sitting on a table with like a lamp sitting in the middle of it, or you could put a pretty candle in the middle of it.
Beautiful. Or on a nice wooden table. Beautiful.
Yes. So I'm going to use, that's what I'm going to use some of my Omega yarn with. Y'all, this skein is, Emily got a hold to it. She tore my ball band up. But I'm going to make some in this neutral color as well.
Emily's playing with her sick leave, really.
You want to say hi? Come here. Come here.
You better.
Yeah,
that voice sounds like you better come here.
Oh, look at her. Oh, my God, she's adorable.
Say, this is Miss Emily.
Hello, baby girl.
She looks like she's on the red carpet and she doesn't know why.
She knows.
She looks like she's on the red carpet.
Girl. She went and got in her bed right before the live and been asleep.
Mama's going to tell everybody what I've been up to this week. Oh, don't. Name them and shame them. Oh, no.
Miss C says, Jeannie, can you share the pattern sources for the face scrubbies and the turtle, please?
Yes, this was a tutorial. I'll have to go back and look. I'll look on my phone and share it in the link. And what else?
The turtle.
This one? This turtle or the sea turtle?
No, that one's a turtle is for the sea. The tortoise is for land.
Isn't it? This is for the land. And this is
the one with the Stetson hat. It's going to get a Stetson hat.
This is the sea turtle.
You need a puppy now, 2 now.
No. I've got a husband. Thank you.
Me and Jeannie have got puppies. You need one now.
I've got a husband. That's
you've got husbands as well.
You cannot have anything on this desk, honey. She's looking like, oh, I want that, and I want this, and I want that.
That's so interesting. She just wants to explore.
Yeah. I come in here. I just nipped to the bathroom and I come back in, and there's Spice curled around my. She's kind of got a paws around my project bag with a muzzle inside it, sniffing it.
Hey, I have to keep this because she loves to attack my feet, so I have to keep this close by. It's like a brown paper bag that I've rolled up. And as long as I have this, she won't bother my stuff. I don't even have
We usually use newspaper in the days when I still had
Hi, welcome in.
And her potty training is going really, really good. She's actually learned to let us know when she needs to go outside, and if she can't make it, has a designated area with pads. And then I bought one that's washable that I put the pads on top of.
Yeah, we've done that, Jeannie. Yeah.
So she knows her designated area in the house where she can go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I told somebody one day she's full of pee and vinegar.
Yeah, definitely. Honest, I've never known a puppy to pee so much in all my life, and poop. She's a little pooper.
And I did another mosaic, and I am going to finish it, but it's not no crunch. I'll have it done probably by the end of October. Along with a cardigan, a hat, and some booties. And that is this.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Now, I agree with you. what you said about making the flower square, you would work in the back, you would work around that instead of having it free looped back there. This you have a lot of overhang because you're doing so many double crochets. So I would actually work into that on my next one.
Yes. Sort of around it so that it's encapsulated. Yes.
Right. It makes it more flat.
Hola, Maritza.
Instead of just free hanging back there.
Yeah.
Yes.
This would be a blanket alone.
You don't want anything free hanging.
A pair of
unless you're going to, how do you say, line it. Unless you're going to line it, the less there's free hanging, the better. Because things get stuck.
I didn't, Genevieve, but I'm fixing to. Thank you.
Beach Girl's asking, did you show your huge mosaic blanket to everyone? I don't know.
I have made progress on it. The last time y'all saw it, I was on the peach right here. So I finished all the colors in the peachy colors, and I've started the pink, which is the Red Heart Super Saver ombre in the color Jazzy. And then the next color that I do would be purple after the pink. And then the final color will end up being this turquoise tip.
Wow, that is a humongous blanket going to be.
Turn it loose. Turn it loose.
Now, for those of you who don't know, that is the blanket I'm busy with, the Havana. I cannot recommend that Havana enough. It takes a lot less yarn than you can imagine. So if you're stash busting, you'll be disappointed how little yarn it takes.
Yes. Now,
but that is beautiful.
One pattern repeat. In the
on the other one,
you can do one pattern repeat. You can do 2, 3, or 4.
Yes.
We chose, Veronica and I chose to do 4 pattern repeats.
Wow.
So each color section is the same pattern repeated 4 times.
Yes.
So all those pinks. That's why I said I need 4 different shades of pinks and stuff to make it fade into like the ombre. And then this is the peach. I love how those peachy colors came out.
Yes. You know, I did the one repeat because I'm not sure how big this blanket is going to be. So I didn't want to start with, say, like 2 repeats, and then I have to feel like I have to do 2 repeats all the time. So now if I do 1 repeat, I can stop at any one when it reaches the length I wanted. But the one I'm busy now, I'll do at least 2 repeats because it does look better with more than 1 repeat. That's beautiful. Yeah. I cannot.
I wouldn't do.
Yeah, anybody who wants to do it.
I wouldn't do 3 or 4.
No, I wouldn't do 3 or 4, but at least 2 repeats. I think on mine I did 3 repeats. When you guys did this,
right?
I did 3 and you did 4, but I did a smaller blanket and you guys did a huge blanket.
Yes, this one is huge.
That's beautiful. But you can be proud of that. Oh, gee, that's beautiful.
No, ma'am. That don't belong to you.
She's in the wrong room for that don't belong to you. That whole room is a minefield to her.
Well, I'm trying to teach her.
It's a playground.
Get out over there. Come on.
No.
That's what she thinks. She's got I got all these different toys in here that I can play with. No, honey. All right, let me get the tutorial.
Absolutely gorgeous.
For the face scrubbies.
Wow. Yes. And Emma says, I've been told to sit. I have to sit on the floor with my cat. She's nicked my craft corner.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
That's good. Mrs. C said she wanted the tortoise
Okay.
pattern.
It is the Crochet Chameleon. Now, I don't know if she has a tutorial on YouTube for this or not. It's on Etsy, but I'll drop the link for it as well.
I must say for those of you who doubt or think maybe you can't do it if you don't have a tutorial, my first ever amigurumi was when I was teaching Jessica how to crochet, and she was sitting behind me, and she did what I did. So I read the pattern out of the book. So you can, I mean, if the pattern's written well, oh, look at that.
That's the next thing of Days Crochet that I want to make. It's the Sunburst Knot Bag. It's
it looks like the Japanese knot bags, doesn't it?
It's made using the same square as this bag. You just turn it into a knot bag.
Nice.
Thank you, Lisa. Lisa Yanotu says, everyone's work is so beautiful. Now I just want to make all the things, even though I have a list of things to want to make. Isn't that the thing?
My list is never ending, guys. I've got a list that'll go from here to...
Linda's literally the never-ending story. Literally.
And the face scrubbies is from Diving Ducks Crochet on YouTube, and it's called A Super Easy Way to Crochet Face Scrubbies. So I'm fixing to drop that link.
Thank you, Jenny.
I'm fixing to drop that. But you left out right quick. I'm fixing to do that right quick. I love Jeannie's accent. Amen.
Had you seen that yesterday? And I was just thinking that exact same thing, Jeannie. I already put that in my saved list. Lol, the bag I meant, says Cindy. I like that bag too, says Tina. And Lisa says there's not enough hours in the day. I know, guys. I think we're shortchanged. We should have 48 hours in one day, not 24.
Right. We could crochet for 40 hours and sleep for 8, right?
Yeah.
No, but I wish we could just cut out the sleep altogether.
Spend an hour doing housework.
No, not me.
8 hours sleeping, and then the rest of them we can.
I'd like to sleep. I like to spend, if I could, no time crocheting, no time cleaning, no time sleeping, no time cleaning. Okay, eat when I have to, crochet the rest. Period.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting the pattern now for the turtle, Miss C.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting it for you, Mrs. C, right quick.
Yeah. Right now it is $4.60.
Breezy says, hubby said if we had 48 hours a day, we would have to work more hours. No, maybe not. I mean, you still earn what you earn, but there's just more time for pleasure or hobbies or to do the stuff you don't get to do while you're at work.
Yeah. Or even a 36-hour day would be good.
Yes. Any amount of extra hours would be great.
Yeah. So I'm sat here working on this now because I don't have to look at the stitches. And Miss Jeannie, would it be all right if I drop the link for the video explaining about my hat and cowl for?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Please do, Miss Linda. Please do.
Okay. And the pattern, you can use anybody's pattern for my make along. You can use
absolutely, Susanna.
You can use any pattern. All you need to do is finish a hat or a cowl or a hat and cowl set and email me, and in the description put hashtag hat and cowl for make along with a photograph of your finished project, and I'll put it in the link. But the link that I'm dropping now, guys, is the video which I explain everything about my very first make along. So I hope you can join us. Thank you, Miss.
It's a lovely pattern for those of you who haven't done it yet. It's a lovely pattern.
Hopefully that works. Let's see. Let me know if it don't. I don't know how to get the short link on Etsy.
There we go. So that's the link, guys. If you've got any questions, just email me, and I'll help you. So yeah, it's my first, and I made
that one and see.
Uh-huh.
Nope. See, it came through as multiple text too. Let me know if that works. If not, I'll see if I can get it.
You know what?
Like
it's not blue. It's not blue. I'm clicking on my phone on it. Oh, maybe click on the next one. Let's see. No.
I don't know how to get the short link on Etsy on my computer. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yes. Yes, it did take me to the pattern.
Oh, excellent.
It's all good.
It works, Jeannie. The mal finished. Just have to take a picture, Linda, in the email. Yay! And we've had some lovely entries. So yeah. So watch the video and it will tell you, and I'll show you what the prizes are. I won't actually show you what the prizes are, but we've got 3 prizes.
I actually asked my puppy to demonstrate my entry to Linda's mail. And he gladly did.
So it worked.
It worked. Yes, it worked. Well, it worked for me. Let me just say that. It worked for me.
Yeah, Crochet by Gina has one that has a sunflower on the back of it. The shell of it is actually like a sunflower. I think the Crochet Chameleon also has one.
I think Tank mentioned it.
Yeah. She has a whole lot of amigurumis on Etsy.
Yeah. Hi, China. Welcome in, honey. Nice to see you.
Hey, China.
And everybody else that I missed, hello, hello, and thank you for joining us today. Next month, we're in South Africa.
Woo, 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 woo. I hope it's warmer weather. Otherwise, wear your hat and cows. Your hat and cows next month.
Genevieve, I'm Disley Sisters Creations, aka Linda Simpson. That's my channel. Yes, June is going to be picking the winner, guys, because one of the prizes is one of her project bags that she's designed. So that's one of the wins. Yes, Hannah, thank you. I got yours today. Thank you, sweetie. Well,
I'm going to make another one.
You know, the reason behind I thought of the hat and cowl was because we're coming up to fall and then winter and obviously, Christmas and whatever and gifts and all those fall birthdays. I just thought they'd be nice gifts. You know, you can make a few hats and give them as gifts. I've dropped the link. Do you want to highlight the link for me, please?
This is how I do it, y'all. Well, no, that's giving the transaction, so that ain't going to open up. I was trying to figure out how to get the short link on it.
No. Jeannie, on my phone, every time you drop that underneath it, it will then have a blue link. It drops it sort of twice.
Of it gives the blue.
The second part where the link is blue, that's where you guys click, and then that one opens up. The other one is just gibberish, but every time you drop it, it has a gibberish and then the blue link. So just pick the blue link.
Yeah, okay. So scroll down in it. In the thing.
Click the second part of the link, not the first part.
Because it looks like let me see if I can show.
Tilt it the other way. Tilt it away. That's it. There. That's it.
Okay.
Now you see the one is gibberish and the one is blue. Now the one that is gibberish is always preceding the one that's blue. So that's why.
Right.
Just click on the blue one.
Okay.
But it always does that, so don't worry about it, because if I click on the blue one, it actually goes where it's supposed to go. That's what it's supposed to do.
Come on over here. Come on.
Jeannie, I'll be afraid to come up with that voice. If you tell me, come on up here, come on. I'm like, ooh, what in the world? Sounds like trouble.
Absolutely gorgeous. Is there anyone that would like to come up and share what y'all's challenge was for August?
Blankets is my thing, so that's why I'm concentrating on that flower and that heart squares. So I hope I've got time in the next month to just start on it, make a start.
And Emma says, I have some really funky looking hats and cows to enter, Linda. One hat looks like an egg. Does it have to be a cow or could it be a scarf?
No, it can be a scarf as well.
Bree said, my challenge was the Steve shawl to complete. Well, if anyone would like to come up and share what y'all's challenge was, let me know and I'll drop the link. And y'all can come up real quick and show what y'all been working on and what your challenge was. And did you achieve your challenge?
Ursula, how do I get this Steve shawl? Is it on Ravelry? Just go to Ravelry.
Yes. And you just use your members coupon code and it's free for you.
And where will I find the coupon code?
Let me see if I can, It's the same for members, always. So, wait, let me see. How must I give it to you? Shall I email it to you?
Just email me it. Just email me.
Yes, I'll just email you. I'm all in a knot here, guys. She asked me a tricky question. I'm like, which way?
Oh, wow. I'm getting Ravelry and type in Steve shawl because Steve Rosé Ravelry store gonna pop up.
I'll just go to OM Granny Square and find it.
Oh,
I'll email you.
Okay, Koki.
Ursula, you are OM Granny Square on Ravelry?
I'm Ursula Wood Designs.
Oh.
I didn't pick that name. It just gave me the name. It's just like that, you know.
What in the world is my?
Linda, your email is the same as always.
Yeah.
Nothing to match on that neither. Why can't I find you? I know how I can get to you though.
Let's see.
Now see, Ravelry gives you short links. And here is the link to the Steve shawl.
Actually, I've got a promotion at the moment that my 5 patterns go for $5. So don't look at the price. If you just let me just quickly see, but I don't think there's a YT3 is the promotion. YT3. You just put in YT3 because I'm celebrating in August 3 years on Ravelry. If you put the code in YT3, you get the promotion is just $5 for the 5 patterns. So maybe if you want to donate it to someone, if you've already got 1 pattern, yeah. So, or if you don't have it, don't pay the full price. Just put in the YT3 code. See here, it's until the 31st of August. Let me see. Do I have okay, there we go. Copy. Okay, let's go there.
Oh wow. Bree said, if anyone is interested in making granny squares for blanket donations, let me know, please. A fellow YouTuber is sewing them together 5 by 5. They need to be 5 by 5s.
Here's the link to my hat and cowl pattern, which is free on Ravelry as well.
That's a beautiful pattern, by the way.
Self to it, guys. It's a very simple, easy pattern to follow, and it's free.
And I dropped the link to Ursula's shawl right there.
You're a star, Jeannie.
So let me just quickly say this promotion. If you have bought other patterns, previous sales or previous purchases does count. So if you've bought other, I just remember now to say this. I forgot to say this. I mean, I say you can, but you don't have to. If you've bought other patterns and you only need one pattern, for those that are not members to my channel, then you will actually, it will only charge you a fraction of the $5.
Yeah,
it works it out.
Yeah,
I've seen other people check out and they only pay a fraction because YouTube does that. Ravelry does the calculation.
So did you send me an email, Ursula?
I did out of Ravelry. I did. Let's see.
So you'll get it in Ravelry, Linda. It'll be on your Ravelry messages.
Oh right. Well, I need to go to Ravelry then, don't I?
No. It's okay. Well, it's in my email. It's in my email already. To Linda, copy me because it always copies me.
All right, because I haven't got the email.
Patty cake,
Maybe it's because it takes a bit longer to get to the UK.
Never mind. It's up there anyway. I should get it.
Listen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What I do is this. Oh no. Oh, this is. Wait. Let me see if I can do this. Wait. Let me see if I can do this. Because on this phone, I've got Facebook Messenger. So I've sent you on Facebook Messenger, Linda, a code. So you put that in and you get that free because you remember.
Okie dokie.
Cool cat.
Thank you, Ursula. Okie dokie. Cheers.
You know, I was watching on Friday because Jessica can't stand it. My hair sometimes goes over my eye and I don't see it. I thought on Friday's live stream, I was like, there's a piece of hair hanging here. When I'm watching the replay, it bothers me, but at the time of the live stream, I don't see it. I don't see it. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. Is anybody joining us up here? Showing us anything?
Thank you, Ursula.
Got it. Good stuff.
Got it. Got it. And I'm printing it off. I'm printing it off now.
You are so fast with. I couldn't believe last time when you did that feeling festive show.
The Feel Festive show.
I'm like, she just heard about it and she got up and there she's got the printed version. It's like
it worked. Wow, real fast. I've actually made a couple of those.
Wow. I'll do mine. I must still do mine.
And for those that are wondering, Zelda from Zelda and RJ3 actually has a tutorial on how to do the Just Feel Festive shawl.
Mm-hmm. It's so easy. It's so easy, honest. You start, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just granny stitch.
Right. And here's the pacifier holders that I made for my neighbor. I forgot to show those.
Oh, they're nice.
Oh, yes. Beautiful.
And I used Hobie cotton for those.
Did you drop the link to the
Did I drop the link to
Zelda in NJR? Tina, Zelda in
yeah, Zelda in RJ3.
NRJ.
Yeah.
NJR.
I can get it.
You're so quick. Those are nimble fingers. They're nimble fingers they got.
I know it's more hard on the phone.
I tell you.
June and I had fun on Thursday in our pop-up surprise live.
I was there. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. I think we'll be doing more of them.
Yes, I think so. I love it. I was there.
Fun. We had fun.
Any plans for anybody the rest of the weekend? Well, for Linda and me, this is drawing to a close. Our Saturday evening.
Yeah, well, I'm watching a James Bond movie tonight. I'm not sure which one. It's the one after Quantum of Solace.
You know that I watched the Fast and Furious 9 last night. My husband fell asleep next to me. Okay. My goodness. But I thought I'd seen it. I'd never seen it. Because as I'm watching it, I'm like, this is new.
Was Jason Momoa in it?
No.
Oh, no. The next one is, the newest one has got Jason Momoa in it. He's a baddie in it this time. I'm not happy. It's not easy for me as I've not done one like that before where it is odd angles. It's hard for me to get my head around the concept, but I'm going to keep persevering. It's just keep trying. I mean, at the end of the day, sweetheart, you've not been crocheting very long. So, you know, what you do make, you know, be proud of what you're doing. And it's just slowly, you know, get yourself there. You know, as long as you enjoy it, that's it. That's the one, Skyfall. That's what I'm watching tonight.
Yay! And Susanna, I agree. It was challenging for me, even though I'm a 40+ year crocheter. I actually had to watch Zelda's tutorial to get it right. So if you have the pattern, I dropped the link to her tutorial. Watch how she does it. Because if you don't get it right, it's not going to come out right.
But you see the thing, now isn't that it? I cannot stress it enough. Doesn't matter how long you've been crocheting. When you're learning something that is out of your comfort zone and new.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right in the beginning. And it's effort and it might even take the joy out of it. But that very thing might become your best thing ever, you know. I think it's the Alicia shawl that the late David Browning did, that I did a lot of them, and it's also like start at a point and it grows bigger, but it's really like a crescent shape, but it's asymmetrical. And I remember even emailing him and saying, you said that I should do this stitch at this point. Did you mean that, or did you mean this? And he came back and he said, you know, he's dry humor. No, I actually meant what I said. And I said, alrighty, I'll do what you said. And it came out beautifully. And then I made a few more because it just, once you've done one, you might want to do more. And I mean, maybe even with the mosaic, once you've done it, you really, when you get the hang of it, you start enjoying it. And it becomes something that it becomes your new comfort zone, which is growth. That's growth, isn't it?
What I always say, if there is a tutorial, watch the tutorial. Don't crochet and watch at the same time. Watch it first, take note, and then, you know, crochet along with the tutorial. So this is Spice. This is Spice.
I know, I saw that picture. She's so pretty.
She's cute as a button. She's cute as a button.
She's a naughty little girl, but Mummy loves her. No Time to Die. No, that's the last one. I think it's Skyfall. I'm not sure which one it is.
I watched The Pope's Exorcist last night.
You watch what?
The Pope's Exorcism. It was real good.
Oh,
wow. There you go. Yes, I've not seen No Time to Die. I've not seen that either. Skyfall to me was quite...
So I've watched Quantum of Solace. So it's No Time to Die. Oh, hold on.
Have you watched Skyfall yet before? Is it the second time you're watching it or the first time?
Second time. Sky. Well,
to me, the first time was a bit scary.
No Time to Die is the next one. Oh, Die Another Day. Hold on. Hold on. 2000.
You know, it's so funny. You go on the phone and it says you want to press live chat. I press live chat. It says live chat has moved. And I'm like, duh. Why don't you just take the unused button away and just leave the button that's in use? You know? Doesn't make sense.
So I've watched Casino Royale. Quantum.
Oh, I love that one.
Skyfall. So he's only done 5. So Skyfall's what I'll be watching tonight. Then I'll be watching Spectra, and then I'll watch No Time to Die, which is his last one. Because
who is he? He's the last one. Who's he?
They're having a new James Bond, aren't they?
Oh, I didn't even know that. I'm quite behind the curve.
I'm in the chat. Hi, June. Oh, dear me.
Ursula, yeah, you talking about doing stuff over and over. This is one that I made over and over and over multiple times. This is a shawl by Carrie.
Oh, that is a beautiful color.
Beautiful colors.
I love it. That looks like a crescent shawl.
I believe that was Red Heart Unforgettable yarn.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that Unforgettable yarn because I love the way it feels. Crocheting as long as I can today and tomorrow is a craft area cleanup day. Crochet when I can, and then going to the movies for National Cinema Day to see Strays with my hubby and kids, says Lisa.
Ooh, yeah.
There's another one that I did in the same pattern. I just used the Premier Mirror Woods yarn on it.
Beautiful.
That is beautiful. That's beautiful.
And I love how they lay over you, the way she designed it.
Yeah.
Bonnie says she mailed to YFS Pics email something. Darcia is back.
Pictures. Yarny Fiber Sisters pictures.
Come on, girl. I want that super chat song, please. Do you have one? Thank you. One for me, please.
I do. Let's get that going for you and for Christine. Thank you, Ursula.
You're welcome.
And this is for Christine. And for the new 5 members, thank y'all so much. And this is for you, Ursula.
Hey,
Thank
hey,
you.
hey. You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You see, guys, it's growing. I'm just doing it while I'm sitting here because it's just single crochets, 11 single crochets, 1 double crochet. 11 single crochets, 1. So for those of you who haven't done mosaic, you better get into it because you will love it.
And I'm knitting on my Rick's sweater.
Oh, Rick's sweater will be done like chop chop before winter's here.
I've got to have it finished before the end of September. I've got 2 sweaters to finish by the end of September because they I'm in a make-alongs for them, so I've got to get my little knitting needles clacketing.
She's not only hosting a make-along, she is in make-alongs. Coming along nicely, ladies. Oh, yes. Thank you, Breezy.
Hi.
So nobody wants to come up? No one's got anything they want to share with us?
Never mind. Hopefully.
Don't be scared.
Be terrified. Sorry, I could not resist that.
You're a bad girl.
I couldn't resist that. Don't be scared.
Miss Tina, you don't want to see me. Of course we would, Miss Tina. We love you.
And it's lovely seeing everybody here tonight. And thank you so very, very much for joining us on a Saturday evening. It's beautiful. And Miss C, can I just say I love my little bunny? Look. There's my
bunny?
My little bunny.
And mine is right there.
See?
Sitting right above a towel that I found that says somebody loves you.
This is
look how cute.
Hello, Lori.
This is Flopsy. Thank you.
Mine is somewhere over the ocean.
She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous, Flopsy. So I sit her up there so when I'm on, you can see her. This is her little seat. She's looking after me for me.
Oh, Lori's running through. Got home from the grocery a minute ago. Need to put it all away. Oh, thank you, Lori. Thank you for a thumbs up. We're on 79 thummies. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Hi, Starla. Lovely to see you.
Hello, Starla. How are you doing? Only thing I've made is long gone. That's what Jenny also said. She made something and it's long gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
I had Kentucky Fried Chicken today.
It's gone to Chicago, Illinois.
And salad.
I have not ate today. I've only had liquid diet, coffee and water.
Oh, wow.
Well, well, for me, it's nearly 7:30. And
for me, it's nearly 8:30 p.m. because I'm 1 hour ahead of Linda.
I know our film is starting shortly, so.
Just now got that turtle pattern. Phew, says Mrs. C. Yay!
Excellent.
Tina says, I mostly give everything away every week. Oh, wow. That is so generous. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Well, make sure to take pictures of it for you.
Yes, and post.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna message her and see if she'll send me a picture of the lovey that I made.
She's put out 8 bunnies this week. Mrs. C, there's only 7 days in a week and you've put out 8 bunnies. Wow.
That's amazing.
Bunny rages, not outrageous, bunny rages.
Bunny rages. She's like the Energizer Bunny. They just keep making. They keep going.
Yeah.
Football starts soon, so after I help the boys get their snacks ready for their crew to come over for the game, I will catch the replay. Ooh, wow.
Okay, Laurie. Lovely to see you,
Football
Laurie.
season.
And Sonia. Hi, Sonia. And Susanna says it's 2:23 a.m. on Sunday morning. If I can stay awake until 4 a.m., I will catch Sam Manford's Make Live. Woo! What?
Oh my word!
She's making me hungry.
I know Granny D's getting ready to go live.
Super chat, Beach Girl.
Thank you.
Thank you, Genevieve.
Thank you, Genevieve. Thank you, Genevieve. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Fantastic. Okay,
thank
then.
You, Genevieve.
Yes. Thank
Y'all
you,
are
Genevieve. That's really sweet of you to say. We appreciate each and every one of you coming here today. We really do. And don't forget, next month, guys, it's going to be the 30th of September. And we will be same time, 12 noon Eastern. We will be in South
Africa.
Yeah.
We get to go visit South Africa only if I could actually physically be there because it's cold there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Miss C says she made Miguel a sun bunny and added a pair of glasses. How cute.
Ooh.
I tell you what, her little write-up that she does with the bunnies, she says she just does what God gives her to do. Y'all, she nailed me to the T, and she didn't know half of that stuff. She didn't know any of that stuff about me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she mentioned Oilfield. She mentioned Becky, which was my nickname from my grandfather. She mentioned stuff that y'all don't know about me. And I'm like, okay. The only thing is I wasn't a stripper.
Sheila will be on her birthday, but the weekend before is my birthday, and I will be in Turkey. I will be in Istanbul, so I will have lots of shorts going up while I'm there, guys. I'll take lots of shorts of the Grand Bazaar, of the yarn.
Fantastic. Oh, I look forward to that.
Sophia, Sultan Ahmed. I'll do lots of little shorts while I'm in Istanbul, so keep your eye out for them. Can't believe it's only, I think it's 3 weeks yesterday.
Whew.
1, 2, 3. Oh no, 4 weeks yesterday, and I'm on my way.
Yes, Miss Tina, they are. She does an amazing job.
Mm-hmm.
And for her to get those key points in there, it was like God had to speak it to her. Hey, Crystal, welcome in.
Hi, Crystal.
Sheila says, looking forward to those shorts. Want to go to Turkey.
And then next year, June and I are going to Turkey for a holiday together.
Oh, nice. Now, how far are y'all away from Turkey?
We're about a 4-hour flight. 4-hour flight. We fly from Manchester Airport, and I live half an hour away from Manchester Airport. And then we fly we're going with Turkish Airlines, and we fly into Istanbul, and I think we're about half an hour away from the airport, that side, because we're in actual kind of town centre, so to speak, you know, the middle of the, so we've got a hotel in the middle, so everything where we want to go is within walking distance. So yarn, fabric and the sun. Woohoo, says June.
Wow.
That's right, Chris. I'm not a stripper, but I'm a hooker.
10 hours and 50 minutes is what it will take me to fly from here to Turkey. 10 hours and 50 minutes.
Wow.
Oh, let's see what it would take for me.
That's a terrible
From
sound.
Selma.
That's the sound of my hook dropping.
From my home. Oh, it says they can't find a way.
Oh. So let's stay home, Jeannie. We'll import it for you.
Right?
They are saying stay home because Linda's going. She'll post you some.
Well, it says 10 hours and 50 minutes for me too, Ursula.
Wow.
I tell you, we've got to go far to get what we want.
And Nana Michelle, hi Nana Michelle, she said, Ursula, did you find your hook from yesterday's live?
Yes, I did. I did. It fell into the bottom drawer here. But the other one definitely made it to the floor now. But I'm not moving.
No.
I'll get it after the live.
Scrappy TC said it's about 13-hour flight from California to Turkey for her.
So, how far are you from California, Jeannie?
All the way across the United States.
Oh.
It says from Birmingham, Alabama, which is probably where I would fly out of. No, I take that back. Mine, if I go United, it's 1 day and 13 hours. If I go American, it's 17 hours and 58 minutes. Or if I go multiple airlines, it's 17 hours and 58 minutes. And the cheapest one is multiple airlines at $1,079.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of yarn.
And Susanna said, because I need to fly from where she lives to Melbourne and then on to Turkey, it's 23 hours. You might as well say it's a day. A day, 24 hours. Wow.
That's far.
I was 17 hours from Bata Littoral. Says 4-hour flight from Dallas to California, says Starla. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
It's basically a 7-hour flight from here to San Francisco. I can't be suspended in air that long for nothing. No. No. But let me tell you now that's going by airplane.
Gosh, if you went in the car, it'd take you 2 days. We lay over in Paris. Oh, right. Well, when we came home from Singapore, when I was a child, we stopped off at Bombay, well, which is not Bombay anymore. I can't remember what it's called now. We stopped off at Bombay, then we stopped off at Italy, and then we flew into the UK.
Wow.
That was nearly a day. That was 24 hours. That was not nice.
To go from my house to Los Angeles, California, that's just Los Angeles, it would take me 1 day and 6 hours. 2,032 miles.
Wow.
But actually, it would take longer than that because I can't drive for 24 hours.
No, exactly. It'd take you about two and a half days.
About 2.5, 3 days to get there.
Yeah. Right, I think, my lovelies,
we call it a day.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Jeannie, for hosting today. It's been lovely to see you. And lovely to see you too, Ursula, and to everybody here. Thank you for joining us. We're in South Africa. Next month. 30th.
We won't be back in Alabama till December.
Yes.
Yeah, so, and then in October we're in the UK, November we're in Georgia, and then we're back again at the end of the year in December with Miss Jeannie to finish off the 2023. Where has this year gone, guys? Where is it gone?
Can't believe it.
No. So I am going to say bye-bye.
We're all going to say goodbye, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. We hate to leave you, but
love and leave you
to an end on this live.
Yes. Thank you so much for all your lovely comments.
Granny D's going to be live in 25 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. If you're in the South, try to stay cool as much as you can. Stay out of the heat.
If you're more south than she is, like me, then try and heat up.
And keep warm. No. And for me, just keep young and beautiful.
Like I said, Ursula's freezing, I'm scorching, and Linda is just right. Y'all have a good evening. Good night for those that are in other parts of the world, and good morning to those that are in other parts of the world, because someone was at 2:30 in the morning. We'll see y'all in the next month.
Bye. Bye, sweethearts.
Bye-bye.